Hey guys, Joe here, and here I'm going to be talking to you about the main differences in between Rivals of Aether and the Smash Bros. Games. Now, of course, Rivals of Aether is an indie game that is kind of based off Smash Bros. With that type of style, but in this video I want to tell you the main differences so you can decide whether you like the game or whether you don't. So I've talked to one of the playtesters of this game, and they have told me that this game is pretty different from all the other Smash Bros. Games. There's a number of core different mechanics, and let me go over some of these. The first one is parrying instead of shielding. You know, in Smash Bros. You can just hold the shield button and you're pretty much fine against from anything from grab, but in this game instead you have a parry. So you press the parry button, and when they attack you, you put stun onto them if you parry. Pretty much a smash attack will put them into hit stun for a long time, while a jab attack or something will be like 1 second, so they can just run away. So really you can use it to either block moves, or you can use it to block a very strong move and then punish them accordingly. It's something that's a lot different from shielding, but also I think it's something a little bit better than shielding in my opinion. Now the next thing I want to talk about is that you can act out of air dodge. Now a lot of people do like this from Smash 4 and really didn't like this way too much in Melee. Some people like this, but I feel like it is nice to be able to act out of the air dodge. It lets you air dodge stuff in the air and then you really don't get punished way too much for air dodging. Now the thing is, there is wave dashing, so you can easily move to where they're landing and then just hit them. And also the air dodge does last quite a while, meaning that you can punish it pretty easily, so it's not like it's free air dodges all day, but it is nice that even after you air dodge you can still get back on the stage and stuff like that. So another huge difference about this game is that there's no ledge grabbing, and you can wall jump out of your up B. Most characters in the game can wall jump out of their up B, so it does seem very easy to get back on the stage, but at the same time it's kind of hard to edge guard because you can't just grab the ledge and get a free kill like you could in Melee. But the thing about this is that when you do this, it's still pretty easy to edge guard with most characters in the game, but the simple fact that if they use their up B, you can hit them, they might try to jump up again, but you can hit them again. There's no invincibility frames to get right back on the stage free of charge like in Smash 4. Pretty much it'll be really easy to get back on the stage if you aren't being edge guarded, but if you are being edge guarded, I feel like it will be very hard, so it does support that offensive gameplay of keeping people off this edge, trying to kill them really early. At the same time, it does let you get back on the stage, but it does not give you that invincibility, and a lot of people just don't like the invincibility way too much, and I just really don't like that much from getting back onto the edge. Also, you can't just steal the edge from people and go for an immediate backer or something to get a kill. Some people like that. I don't really like it way too much, so I'd say overall I'm really happy that there are no edges that you can grab. It can be a negative, but I would say overall it's a pretty positive thing. So some of the next things is that there are sliding smash attacks, meaning that you can up smash out of anywhere, you can side smash out of running, and you can also down smash out of running. Now they are called strong attacks, but pretty much you can use your smashes whenever you want. Now this is something I really wish you could do in Smash Bros, and it's one of the most annoying things because you kind of have to pivot all the time. It's kind of hard to get a down smash out all the time, and I just say you should be able to do this in Smash Bros, so it's a nice little addition to this game. Just makes it a little bit easier to play, but also allows you to have some more combos that you just could never do in Smash Bros. And finally, one of the biggest changes in this game is that there are no grabs in the game. Now this is one thing that I was very excited for, because personally I just don't really like the shield and grabbing mechanics within Smash 4 and within Melee and stuff like that, because it does feel like, especially in Smash 4, there's a lot of emphasis on holding that shield, being very defensive, and then the only way to get through it really is to get a grab. So taking away both those things kind of makes you rely more on your tilts, more on your smashes, more on everything else, and I feel like it just adds a lot more diverse gameplay other than just grabbing, because grabbing is very good in Smash 4, and it's just something I really like to see not quite as much in this game, and not having it at all really does just make me want to play it a bit more. So now I've talked about the main differences, I want to talk about some of the lesser differences in this game. Now the first one is that some people can throw like rock down, one person can just put down a weird tree-like thingy, one guy can just throw down some fire, one guy can give himself a speed boost. Everybody can do something to alter the environment in at least a little bit way to get a good advantage, and I think that's kind of cool you can do that. Next thing, everybody can wall jump, something I think should just have been in Smash Bros. Another thing is that the movement gives you very easy and smooth controls over your characters at all times. It doesn't really lag online, it seems, at least compared to Smash Bros, and most characters do just feel very, very nice. Also a really nice thing is that everything has a very original moveset with very, very unique attacks. Really nobody is exactly the same, and there aren't any clones as far as the game is out right now. Also, there's very low landing lag, and this allows very, very seamless combos and favors aggression, which I just love to see in video games. And also there's some new interesting stage hazards in the modes of this game. I wouldn't say they'll be used the most often, but there's some fun stuff that you can do with them if you are playing a bit more casually. So in general, I would say I really do like all the stuff that they changed in this game, but it really is up to you to see if you like it. If you don't like it, play the game for a little bit at a friend's house and just kind of make sure that you do like this game. It is very aggressive, and I do really like that. It is very inspired by Melee, so it feels kind of similar. It's just one of those games that you've been wanting forever. Also, it is on the PC and Xbox, so I feel like it will reach a wider audience because those sold a lot better than, of course, the Wii U. And it's just a really big experience, so I just recommend that you at least try it out. Thank you guys for watching. I hope that this video did tell you a little bit more about this game, about what happens, about the mechanics and stuff like that, so you can kind of decide if you want to play it, if you don't want to play it. Just wanted to put that information out for you. Thank you guys for watching, though, and I'll see you all next time.